Hey, this is Victor from Grautism Studio, and this is the fourth episode of Orwell. So, if you want a reminder what we find out in the previous episode, you can read all of the sum-ups about the characters we discovered and facts that we learn about them. And let's go to the next day. Episode 4, Memory Hole. Oh, back again, I still can't believe what happened yesterday. We got the perpetrator of the bombings. Everything looks that way. But what cost? I mean, did we do the right thing? Flagging Miss Maternova as dangerous? Did we kill her in the end? I wish you could talk to me at least this one time. Speaking into this one-way channel feels like barking at our walls endlessly. I wish you could talk to me at least this one time. Speaking into this one-way channel feels like barking at a wall endlessly. Worst of all, as you found out, Abraham Goldfels seems to have incited and planned the assaults. We need to get him today. There must be some lead on him we have overlooked. We'll keep observing all other in case we learn something new. Investigative success in Bonton bombing. Listen, I don't like the reports either. We needed to cover the fact that this happened somewhere in public. We cannot frighten people. Sometimes their truth and ours have to diverge for the common good. You're working on Sunday? Saturday, Sunday. She sure works a lot, but then again, so do we. Those gov assholes are trying to set up. This is for Harrison O'Donnell. Seems to be the natural reaction. They must be setting us up, because we didn't do anything for sure. I almost understand it. Almost. Okay, something about Goldfels. They know each other? Very well, this could be a new lead. I will request to consider Joseph Langley a target. Yet another person in our database, because we're so convinced we're doing the right thing, huh? We have clearance to proceed. We are going to need to know some basics on who Joseph Langley is. Remember to check all sources. Other than that, focus on hints to Abraham Goldfels. He's the center, the crux of all this. From what I remember, Joseph Langley is the boyfriend of Cassandra Watergate. Become a member of Thought. I thought Mr. O'Donnell left Thought. Now he's actively recruiting the group? Make his exit seem unlikely. I've got an important appointment tonight. Joseph Langley, so this is the guy. This is how he looks like. Your utel alias still Jules I care. Catherine Joseph Langley. Yeah. Graduation picture. Well, that was some time ago, wasn't it? Graduation from Staligan in 1992. Own law office in the city of Bonton. Joseph Langley partnered with Catherine Delacroix, a fellow student who is now officiating as Secretary of Security in the government, to found a criminal law office of their own, Delacroix and Langley Legal. Wow, I didn't even know she had a law career going before she actively joined politics. Mr. Langley definitely has been around. So far so good on Mr. Langley background. Excluding the connection to Delacroix, everything seems unsurprising. What we need to know right now are his connections to Abraham Goldfels, and possibly the other members of Thought. Year abroad in Argentina in 1990, military service in the Army of the Nation in 1983. I doubt that means he has any combat experience.
Hello there.
Yes, you are, and who would you be? Yes, of course. Hey Juliet, how can I help you? Honestly, I don't quite know where to start. But what just happened? Joseph Langley took on the defense for Hendricks, during which he was able to convincingly argue that Hendricks had actually acted on behalf of the Secretary of Transportation Greenway. Yeah, I remember perfectly well. No way anybody missed the case at the time. That was either courageous or dumb. Seemingly it turned out to be the former of some time. It turned out to be the former for some time. Now it might be the latter. Okay, we have contacts. We have email, and we have the address. Abraham asked me for a favor for someone called Nina once, quite some time ago. A favor for Miss Maternova? This could be important, follow this lead. I owe Cassandra to get her out of this. If I'd be in that situation, I would be trying to get my girlfriend out of there too. Okay, so first we check O'Donnell. How can I join Todd when I'm already a part of it? He is a member already? Why didn't we find any hints at his history with Thought then? Initiate. Warrior of the Web. Birthday, June 23. No comment. Kinda old for a hacker. Perhaps he's a little green alien living on a swamp planet. On the omnipresent interweb. Interest? Entertaining the masses. I know a guy. So he's hacking because he finds this entertaining? Can you explain to me what's entertaining about defacing and breaking stuff? Are you not entertained? I got a glimpse into the Rosian in Ivory Tower already. Of course he would have gone there. Everyone I know who is remotely into tech or programming wants to work there. Which is quite mind-boggling to me. They actually hire a lot of interns and only very few people ever get permanent contracts. My nick for silent scream. I'm in a position to change that. If you deliver incriminating material for a person named Abraham Goldfels, a member of the activist group Thought, of whom I know you have been in contact with. Are you kidding me? Is this our hacker friend again? Can you please unlock the ID? Oh, there was one thing I needed to mention. The head engineer warned me that apparently there was a glitch that caused the devices we were monitoring to malfunction at times. You needn't worry though, this issue has now been fixed. I will deliver additional information on members of the activist group Thought. Huh? I didn't expect him to give in so easily. Let's wait and see where this goes the next time he talks to members of Thought. An active supporter of the Children of Parges Foundation. I've been skeptical about this foundation, but they have been officially approved as a beneficial operation. I guess it's a good cause after all. Wedding day. Conflict? You're on your way to hit rock bottom some black day in the future. Business isn't running so well, it seems. Too few crimes, I suppose. We must be doing something right. Laying off Miss Winters, as you mentioned. Ugly, but not of our concern. My dear friend in dubio. Ah, now we're friends. Maybe this friendship is worth investigating further then. Due to asking you about ongoing financial support for Nina, he might have supported the ponton bombing's perpetrator? We have to investigate this further. Look for hints if there really was an ongoing financial support. There is a young woman, her name is Cassandra, who is a member of my debate. She has undeservedly stumbled into trouble very recently and requires nothing but the best defense attorney. And so the circle is complete. The wonderful job you did as counsel in my case. So this is why they knew each other. Abraham Goldfels was his client. Which raises the question, what was his case about? Oh, we have access to the fishing club, nice! Accused of breaching the terms of an employment contract with the plaintiff, the defendant had entered on March. Abraham Goldfels worked for the government? Are you positive? Sorry, I didn't. Why was he sued over a breach of contract? The plaintiff's claim was granted. Through a medical condition of the defendant could be proven by his physician, Dr. Daniel Lyons, the court could see no justification for the defendant's absence from work. This seems to explain a lot. He felt too sick for work, tried to get out, was charged for it instead and found guilty. Considering the facts, the bombings are starting to look like a very weird kind of vendetta to me. High time we find Abraham Goldfels. I find something you won't like a bit. Orwell. Oh no, we did everything to keep it outside of the nation until we were ready for the revelation, and now... It's unfortunate people have become aware of it ahead of time. We must tread very carefully now. They will not speak so openly any longer, I fear. I have very good connections to some hackers outside the nation. A real hacker network, huh? Unfortunately, you can't go after people outside of the nation. Naturally, I refused the contract. Goldfels refused at first, then took the contract after all, only to then breach it? Odd. Address. Portobello Road. Abraham's address, well done. I'll request a team for investigation immediately. Somehow I doubt he's around. Continue work, I'll notify you when the team has reported back to me. I'm getting reports of an unknown cryptography here. Don't worry, Orwell should be able to break the encryption in mere seconds. A carcinoma tumor of the size of approx 2.9 cm has been found in the head of the pancreas. Oh, cancer? The average life expectancy is 6 to 12 months at this state of the cancer, though outliers with years to live exist. That is so harsh, but it doesn't mean this man has nothing to lose. Start a war on the government. The National Beholder just published Oh, best see for yourself. If it's where he wants, well, he shall have one. We will have Mr. O'Donnell arrested before long. I can't at least be certain of that. About the immediate termination of our work contracts regarding the national opinion column has any other articles, text or reports. Ouch, a side effect of the leak, probably. I wonder what else got out to the TNB, and most of all, who did this. Okay, so let's see the TNB. I imagine you are looking my way now, aren't you? I have absolutely no idea who leaked this info, certainly not me. Only very few people can access the data on our backend. This doesn't exactly aid us in our investigation, quite the opposite probably. We need to hurry. Okay, let's go to the fishing club. Okay, so he's divorced. Langley is divorced. I don't think we should mess with Mr. Langley's private life this much. This isn't what we're after. Bank account, recurring donation. Aha! So there might be something to the connection between Joseph and Nina after all. If you can find one last indication that this might be meant for Nina, that would be enough for investigative custody. Then there is this recurring donation that's been going on for some time. I can respect if you want to help friend or something. This certificate is issued due to Mr. of Joseph Langley's outstanding ongoing financial support of our actions over these years. Oh, this is what the payments were for. Guess Mr. Langley is off the hook then. I think a call is much more appropriate for legal counsel, raises less eyebrows, and chats might be locked just as easily. We're just the average couple seeking advice, right?
A few moments later.
Okay, where's information? Something I can extract. Two of us were friends for a while, but I never got the feeling that told me a lot about what was going on in his life. He was quite reclusive. Finally something! Getting his message out, make people aware what the government was doing. And we know why, don't we? He wanted to get out of that contract because of his illness. But the government didn't let him. During my studies, I met Abraham online by chance. He motivated me to take this course. Mr. Goldfeld seems quite the charmer. Look at all the people gathered around him. Then Jules took over with the planning for the other two protests. This confirms our findings from 2 days ago. Miss Carrington is indeed important to thought. PCID. You have to be really stupid to share your ID at PCID.
You want
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, so let's see what's in trash. Greeting from Kapuka. Orwell has lost the connection to the main server. What? The connection on the main server has been re-established. Nice! Well, it isn't working. Do you receive my messages? Aha, there we go. I just had a strange kind of connection. Probably it was like the mainframe had vanished. Still got some data loss between the servers and here. Seems it's all slowly going back to normal again. We had a joker who thought he could intrude our database. Info says they have averted the attack, huh? Browser history. You've just started here this month. Get some specifics on a project with the internal codename Demiurge. Demiurge? It feels like I have heard that name before, and I don't mean from Greek mythology. I came to the nation from Greiblingen, a tiny village near Stuttgart in Germany where I still have a family. I'd suggest we meet somewhere in town and come up with a good plan. What about the old meeting place? Somewhere in Pontartudem, huh? Shame they didn't say. But arresting either of them is out of question at this time anyway. We don't have enough evidence against them. I hate to let go of an idea once I have settled on it. That photo seems like it was taken ages ago. Is that his child he's holding? Gunther Aarons. I love this face. How could you possibly miss this? I'm such an idiot. It's legitimate to change your name when immigrating, yet very few people do so. That is what Mr. Goldfeld Aarons must have done. He was reported missing in 1993, the year he immigrated. What did he do? Loving wife Margaret and daughter Eva Aarons. Show conflict. Is gay. Okay, so I disabled these. He's got children, so that's his family? Did he leave them behind? If so, he's a dick. Attacking Orwell worked. This guy was behind the backend breakdown? I should have known. That's why it was so pathetic. Gunther Aarons. You're telling me we have been chasing a dead man all this time? This is downright impossible. I mean, he did write an email to Nina Maternova just yesterday, didn't he? Oh, I'm beginning to hate the fact that we can only look at points of data without knowing the full story. The truth is in there, but I just don't see it. Damn it. Screw all this. Screw Orwell. I need to think. Look at all the facts again. Just watch for a while and let me know if anything new happens, okay? Okay, I can do this. I can do that. So the report from the team at Abraham's address just came in. It was completely abandoned, no furniture left, nothing, which is no longer a surprise, I guess. Overview. The Orwell project. With all the new people on our side, proper introduction are ordered. Why hello there, where did all those people came from? Might it be due to the fact that the fucking biggest newspaper in the goddamn nation is published an article on us? Didn't think they still had an audience that large. The irony is not lost on me. We tried and tried and tried to get our message through, but whatever we did, it wasn't enough to get your attention. And now you show up on our doorstep uninvited, yet still wanting attention. Willkommen, welcome. Now that you are here, let's have a small chat, shall we? I've got someone here who's desperately eager to meet you all. Ward, meet my good friend Benjamin Costigan. I am not friends with me. Why am I? Where did that came from? I'll grant you to add more if there is any. I want to know. I need to know. As a pregnant fiancé named my Amy Peters. No! See, Benjamin here is a government agent in a project they apparently call Orwell. No, no, no! Now you might ask, where did this Hancock fella get this info from? The answer is from the Orwell project itself, because the thing isn't even secure. No, I don't expect you to believe me just like that. I'd like to propose something better. Go and ask Benjamin. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that you don't know him. No problemo, here's his address. How is this possible? This cannot be happening. I need to go home now. Okay, so to sum up, Goldfels is considered dead back in his country. Joseph Langley have supported the woman we killed by accident that was main suspect of the bombings. Some hacker got access to Orwell, and Harrison O'Donnell discovered us to the world. You have links in the description below when you can support me and my creativity if you want the videos to be edited better and you want to see my game as soon as possible. You can follow me on my Instagram. Also, you can check my Reddit to see devlogs. That was it. The game is getting pretty serious, pretty interesting right now, and we see you in the next video. Bye!